That down? Let's get into it. Mickey 17 opens today. We're getting new Doomsday Avengers stuff coming. Daredevil has started. But the news that the UN halted peace talks for was that the trailer for the live action Powerpuff Girls got leaked online today.
Yeah.
Now, this is for me a massive blast from the past because I was still at Movie Talk when the first stories came up about the live action Powerpuff Girls series and the girl from that horrible Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show. What was her name in it?
Chloe.
Chloe.
Chloe
No, that's the actress's name, right?
Yeah, Chloe Bennett.
Chloe Bennett, right?
Right.
I actually liked her, but I hated the character. But whatever. And she was going to be leading a live action Powerpuff Girls. And then it was summarily, they shot a bunch of it. They shot the pilot. They did all this stuff. And then it summarily got canceled. And now years have passed. And now there's a Powerpuff Girls trailer online. Gizmodo wrote the following. They said 3.5 minute trailer narrated by Tom Kenny follows the titular girls as the 20-somethings basically grow up as Disney adults. By the way, I gotta believe Chloe's in her 30s, but I might be wrong about that. Grow up as Disney adults. Bubbles has a drinking problem while the rest rebel in their own ways against their cookie-cutter heroic images in Townsville. Somewhere down the line, the girls mess up and Mojo Jojo finally kicks the bucket. By the way, I've never watched an episode of Powerpuff Girls. I have no idea what any of this means. Kicks the bucket. In the fallout of whatever the girls did to cost Mojo Jojo his life, Blossom runs away from home. Jojo's son becomes the mayor. Buttercup becomes a firefighter, and Bubbles kind of coasts by as a failed Smurf influencer. So, nice. And hence the trailer started. For any of you who ever want to talk to me about a studio should never cancel something they already shot, I present to you Exhibit A, the Powerpuff Girls trailer. This was one of the most awful things I had ever seen in my life. This was truly, truly terrible.
You don't like every shot the same framing and distance?
And it looked like it was shot on an iPhone 12.
It's like a locked off shot.
Hell, I don't even know if iPhone 12 was out when this came out. iPhone 8?
Zero depth of field.
Maybe. I don't want to hear it anymore. They shouldn't have canceled that. No. If it's this bad, you pull the plug. I cannot believe this almost went to air.
Oh, it should have. Doesn't its terribleness have you a little bit curious about where they were going with it? I mean, come on, we've watched a lot of bad shows before, and we've watched all the way through. I mean, I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I don't know, man. We were watching the trailer. Ray got some popcorn for a whole second. I want to enjoy this.
To be honest, I was ready to love it. Like, no matter how corny it was, but there's a line you got to draw on how bad you can accept things.
You have crossed the line of Ray. Oh my God.
If I don't accept it, come on.
You crossed the line of Ray.
I like the Powerpuff Girls. They're really cool.
Especially whatever it is.
We got an expert on the show, though. A Powerpuff correspondent.
Surprise you to know that somebody in this room owns the entire DVD series collection of it. Robert Meyer Burnett. What did you think about this trailer?
You know, John, do you remember when Adi Shankar was on Heroes talking about?
Oh, yes.
One of the most iconic moments in here. By the way, nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice
But
guy.
I don't mean his, on the show. I mean what he did with Power Rangers.
I was the technical director.
That R-rated Power Rangers.
Fan thing that they put up on YouTube.
Everyone loved that R-rated Power Rangers, and it was awesome. You know what they did? It was like a 10-minute, I don't know how long it was, but that was like an updating of a concept, and everybody wanted to see it. Now, the thing about Powerpuff Girls, when I was watching this, I'm like, who is this for? Like, the thing about Powerpuff Girls in their animated world, it was a cool, endearing, fun show. This looks like they completely didn't understand the assignment of how to translate that animated feel into live action. I mean, you can't, if you're going to translate something into live action, you have to buy it as a live action show. You can't just, that tone was wrong. It just was wrong. And the way it was done was so amateurish. But the thing is, there could be a good live action version
Stop
of
it.
Power.
Just stop it.
There could
Stop
be.
it.
It just wasn't this.
Yeah.
This was wrong-headed. I think the execution. I would be curious to read Diablo Cody's script.
An Academy Award-winning writer, by the way.
Yeah, and I think that it was the execution, it was the direction and the cinematography and the way the actors were just they weren't like they felt like they were acting like they were in an animated show.
I felt like they were acting like actors being actors. I don't know that they knew what they were doing.
To be fair, I don't know if there's any way you could do a live action Powerpuff Girls, like any philosophy you could take with it that would have made everybody happy. I mean, to be honest, a lot of people would have thought it should have leaned into the cartoonish of it. By the way, one of our viewers, Patel, I think in the live chat, saying that it really did feel like you're watching a Saturday Night Live sketch.
Yes.
Like one of the fake commercials.
Yes.
That's what it totally felt like.
100%. The tone was all wrong.
Man, I can't believe this nearly got to air. I just can't believe it. Anyway.
What's up, Batgirl?
Those girls, though.
Batgirl?
Those girls could have been great Powerpuff Girls. I mean, looking at them, I'd watch that super team.
Sure. And hey, I love Faison.
Yeah.
I love that, when it started, I'm like, they got Don Faison in this? Like,
That's what I said.
cool.
then I was
I
like-
love him. And then, oh man, this is so
That trailer was only 3.5 minutes that'll never get back, but I felt like I was watching the entire episode.
I felt like it was 3.5 years. I aged.
Yeah.
I felt I had to shave. I must have whiskers.
I'll say this. I would sit down and watch Craven again before I would watch this.
Now, what if CW walked up to you and said, "Hey, John, you got a good amount of viewers here. I mean, can we show the CW Powerpuff Girls on your channel?"
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that.
I mean, as long as you know I'm going to ruthlessly savage it, but yeah, if you're cool
and
with
if you
that.
pay me money.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you pay me to do it, sure.
But you have to do a reaction too.
Yeah, I have to do a live reaction as I'm watching.
Episode. I felt like I drank from the wrong chalice. I chose poorly and drank from the wrong chalice
poorly.
after watching that one.
Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Hungryroot. You know, grocery shopping used to be one of the biggest struggles. Between your busy schedule and wanting to eat healthier, it just feels impossible to stay on top of everything. But all that changes when you discover Hungryroot, the easiest way to eat healthy without the hassles. Hungryroot is like having your own personal grocery shopper. They take care of the weekly shopping for you, recommending healthy, high-quality groceries tailored to your tastes, nutritional preferences, and even health goals. They've got it all: smoothies, snacks for the kids, ready-to-eat meals, and even supplements. For me, Hungryroot is absolutely a game changer, guys. My health goals have become so much easier to stick to. I love how they personalize my cart every week and even get smart about my preferences as I go. It's honestly stress-free and so simple. You're gonna love Hungryroot as much as I do. Take advantage of this exclusive offer. For a limited time, get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/Campea and use the code Campea. That's hungryroot.com/Campea, using the code Campea to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/Campea, code Campea. All right, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see this work of art in front of me?
Yes.
Did you have a chance to watch this thing? If so, what did you think? Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.